Good evening, sports fans! Crowbat for the win of the Token Minorities here today with round 1 of the PCL playoffs. This is big. This is important. We gotta win. If we do not win this, we're not gonna win our coveted prize, our Bob Ross Waffle Maker. It's not gonna happen, folks. So, we gotta win. You see the team here. Our team, we're going against Matt O'Shea. Our team is Darmanitan, Kvagrigus, Thunderous Incarnate, Excadrill, the Bronzong, and Deoxys Speed. He's bringing the Persian, the Nidoqueen, the Victini, the Manaphy, the Hawlucha, and the Tapu Koko. Let's talk about our team real quick. This is the last time we're going to play him regardless. So let's just talk about our sets real quick. So for Darmanitan, got Choice Scarf, Flare Blitz, Superpower, Earthquake, and U-Turn. For Kvagrigus, we got Max Physically Defensive Lefties, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, Haze, and Pain Split. Really good against that Hawlucha there. Really good. So we got, for Thunderous Incarnate, we got Sludge Wave, Discharge, U-Turn, and Psychic. It's a leftover set. Actually, it's Defiant. It's really bulky. It's meant to deal with Manaphy well. Discharge, hopefully to paralyze the Manaphy, because it kind of ran a train last time, and we don't want that to happen again. We've got the Excadrill, which is more bulky than last time. Toxic, Rapid Spin, Earthquake, and Iron Head to help deal with the Tapu Koko and other things on his team a lot better than last time. We've got the Bronzong, which is Stealth Rock, Psychic, Gyro Ball, and Reflect. No more Earthquake, we're just going with Psychic, and Gyro Ball, of course, would be for the Mega Altaria if he had it. Max Specially Defensive. Last mon is Bob Ross, the Waffle Maker guy. Expert Belt, Thunderbolt, Psycho Boost, Shadow Ball, and Nasty Plot. We're going to try to set up on this man. Hopefully at least our coverage is more than enough to win this game, though. I think there's a good chance that Deoxys can get a bunch of KOs this game. I'm just looking at team preview, and if we get a Alolan Persian out of the way, Deoxys has a field day. Alright, it has super effective coverage, or really hard neutral coverage for literally everything else in this game. So I'm pretty hyped. We're getting started with this game. Now, the obvious lead would be the Darmanitan. I'm going to go with it. He's leading with the Alolan Persian. That's fine. Darmanitan's here. We're going to get our free Flare Blitz, our free U-Turn, something nice off. So I see Fake Out. Now, right initially, I'm thinking this man is probably bringing similar sets to last time, and that's fine. I would be very happy if that's the case. So U-Turn is about a 2-hit KO. He's definitely the same EVs as last time, or pretty darn close. Gonna go into Thunders. We are gonna get foul played or knocked off or something, but I know that this is a bulky Thunderous. I kind of wish I could have saved it for Manaphy, but nothing really wanted to switch in on a foul play. This was kind of the only thing that could. It's unfortunate, and we're gonna take big boy damage right after, but at least live a second foul play, so I'm gonna U-turn. That's nice. It's gonna do more than enough damage to the point where, with Big Chungus, aka Darmanitan, coming back in, we are gonna be in good shape to KO it with another move. We're going to be in good shape for that. We're going to Flare Blitz, though, because U-Turn was a roll, and we need this thing down if we want Deoxys to do good things in this game. And also, he doesn't really have a switch into Flare Blitz. The only thing he has is the Manaphy and the Victini, both of which don't want to be U-turned on, and then go into something else. Going to go into Thunderous on the Manaphy, because I figure if he's Tail Glow, you know, we'll at least get a chance of paralysis on it. Now, I thought Wakan Berry was likely, if not probable, because he didn't bring it last time, and Thunderous definitely could pose a problem to this Manaphy sweep. I see it, and unfortunately we don't get the para. I mean, at least we did big damage with the Discharge, even despite the Wakan Berry, so, you know, that's cool, I guess. I'm going to go into Darmanitan. We outspeed with the Choice Scarf, which is fantastic. I'm going to U-turn to see how much it does. It does quite a little bit of damage, so that's cool. Going to switch on out of there. Go into Bronzong. Bronzong is basically just going to be here. It's going to die pretty soon. We're just going to do our thing. It's going to take the Surf, not that well. That's a +3 Manaphy, mind you. So Bronzong, unfortunately, is just going to be in for a turn. Go down. I'm sorry, Bells of New York City. Tell me not to go, but Bronzong, you're gone. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, buddy. So Bob Ross is here, and it outspeeds, and after that U-turn chip damage, the Thunderbolt from this thing will definitely KO it, which is fantastic. That's why I needed that U-turn chip. Deoxys netting its first KO of the game. We're seeing AJ come in here, and that's going to be the Victini. Now I need to see if it's Choice Scarf or Choice Banded right now. And I know if it's Choice Scarf, we can take any attack from Victini. Not well, but we can take one. If it's Choice Banded, we probably can't take a V-Create really at all. But we see U-turn, and that's fantastic for Darmanitan here, because that just is a free Flare Blitz. The only switch he could make there is maybe Victini, but would he really want to risk that when I could just U-turn? I also knew Flare Blitz, if he was the same Nidoqueen as last time, I could tell Flare Blitz would KO, and I just wanted to go for it. I wanted to get rid of that Nidoqueen as fast as I could. We're going to take a V-Create. We learned valuable information that it's Scarf. So Darm got 2 KOs this game, and it did its job more than enough. More than it had to do. So I'm going to go into Excadrill, trying to bluff that I'm Scarfed. Why would I go into this thing if I wasn't Scarfed, right? But, unfortunately, he is too smart for me, so he's going to V-Create again, even with the defense drops, even with the speed drops. If I was a Scarf Drill right there, this guy would have been just dead. So that's nice. We're still going to take a huge amount of damage there, though, and that's not great. We're above half, though. The good thing is, like I said, he's not Choice Banded, so we're not in the worst of shape here. He's going to switch. He has no reason to stay in. He knows a Shadow Ball, literally any attack, even if I just poke it in the face, it would probably die or get KO'd here. So, gonna see this Tapu Koko. Come on in here. We're gonna see what kind of set it is. We got a special defense drop, which could be huge. Could be. We are sitting at about half. This is our physically defensive Kofag, and we want to save it for Hawlucha if we can. I see Nature's Madness coming in. I just had to hope for no Thunderbolt. And it doesn't look like I'm seeing Thunderbolt. I want a Shadow Ball because I want this thing to get as low as possible so that Deoxys can take it out. And I think with Psycho Boost at this point, Deoxys can definitely take it out, so that's cool. Gonna go for the he's gonna go for the U-turn. I'm guessing he just doesn't have the Thunderbolt. I mean, I guess not. I know what he said he had last time. He sent it to me, and I was hoping it would be the same. It might not. It actually wasn't the exact same, but it was similar enough. Shadow Ball is going to do a metric ton to that Victini. Now, Kofagus is in a pretty precarious situation because I need to save it for Hawlucha if I can, and I kind of just need to fodder something off. I think I have this game won with Deoxys if I play my cards right. I don't really need this Excadrill anymore because at the low health that Tapu Koko is at, Deoxys cleans it. It doesn't. I don't need a check to it. I just need this right now. And by the way, I get the terrain boosted Thunderbolt, which is fantastic. So that's what I go for, because I kind of expected the switch, and with the minus defenses and the terrain and all that stuff, I definitely KO that that Victini from there. So here it is. It's here again. The terrain is actually gone now. Now he goes into Hawlucha, which is kind of weird. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball because it would have guaranteed the KO. Also does a ton to Hawlucha. Unless he's some random Scarf Hawlucha, we are in pretty good shape. We see the terrain come back as Tapu Koko comes into the game. We're going to go for that big bad T-Bolt. Going to go for it. Tapu Koko's gone. Terrain is gone for the game minus these next few turns. Here is Victini. We go for the Shadow Ball. We outspeed. I don't know why he went to Victini first, but I guess it really didn't matter because both Mons are not in very good shape. Although I think he would have been better off going to this thing first, which has a seed, which means it can acrobatics me, but this is not a bulky Deoxys at all. If he gets a crit, we're screwed. He doesn't get a crit, and we are in good shape. Gonna go for that Thunderbolt and win this game 2-0. Deoxys getting 4 KOs this game, and I could not be more happy and more impressed with this Mon. People said it was terrible, or it was a terrible Uber. Like, come on. It's really pulled its weight this season for me. I've really come around to really liking it. There's only one Mon in this game that can 1v1 a Magearna and live to tell the tale, and that is Deoxys Speed. GG to Matt. It was fun. Obviously looking forward to a game next week. We are not going to say who our opponent is, because I want everyone to go watch that game, which was my good pal Obo versus my good pal Dai. Go check it out when you get a chance. Alright, I'm looking forward to winning this whole thing. It's going to be easy. So easy. We got this, guys. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Peace.